Pull it up so she's getting next to you.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Okay, let's see if I can do this. My son showed me how to pop out the chat. I did it, and I've muted the other thing. The boys are watching me from the doorway, so let's see what happens. Okay, got my hat on. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully, this is going well. Can everybody hear me good? Little sound check. And there she is. Wow, I was at the craft store. Okay, good. Okay, I just heard myself on my husband's phone. All right, go away with your phone.
Love you.
Love you. Porta Vallarta. All right, can you shut the door so I don't hear anything? All right, so let's see who all's here. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. It's kind of funny when you're learning how to do stuff. Everything is crazy. Okay, so let's see who's all here. All right, so we have Almar, Daryl, Dundas, Junction Model Railroad, Fultz Bailey Model Railroad, Gerald Stewart, Grandpa Rails, Happy Valley Hobbies, Humanity Junction, Joe Rader from the Black Rock Central, John Bannicky, Curly Express Dright, Nathan DeLay, myself, of course, let's see who else, I lost track, Randall Ellison, Robert Darby, Schuylkill River Valley, Scott Johnson, my Scott Johnson, Split Rock, Ola Thomas, Stormy Sky Rail Productions, hi guys, The Train Freak, and Three Dubs, Wig Wag Workshop. I don't think I've missed anybody. I hope I didn't. It kind of jumped on me. Oh, I see SD Pandy Projects. I think that's Andrew SD. Estes. Anybody else? Almar, I hope I got you. BNC Systems, what up, dude? I think I have you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my show this evening. Got started a little crazy, pushed the wrong button, and kind of had a little issue. And let's see. Let me push the right button. Oh, you can. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Did I get everybody? I think so. Oh, and Viper Tesla's here. My baby. Yay. All right, so how's everybody doing? It's Sunday evening at a spicy 8 o'clock. You're not late, BNC. It's literally 8:02, and I think I was late to my own show. I think I didn't turn it on until 8:01, so we all good here. Yep. All right. So I'm very excited because I showed you guys, or I think I told you guys about this particular engine that I had gotten, and it was sort of in a lot of pieces. And I really love this engine, but the shell was not staying on it. It was loosey goosey and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't know what I was going to do about that. So I was lucky, and Ray Bobel reached out to me and said, "Hey, Nisi, let's take a look at it. I had the exact same locomotive and a different road name, and let's see what we can find what's going wrong with it." Well, I didn't realize, of course, the shell was off of it, and I could see inside the shell, but I don't have the knowledge to know what the heck I was looking at. And the weights on the inside of the shell were loose, and they were all cattywampus and stuff like that. So because of that, when you go to put the shell down on top of the body, the weights were in the way, and it couldn't clear it, and it couldn't snap down. So it was kind of an easy fix there. I still have to get some pieces for it. Um, because the railings and stuff, it's missing some of the railings. Some of the railings are bent on the walkway area, but I think I can probably rebend that back into place. Has anybody else popped in here that I missed? Ken N. Hiya, hiya, hiya. How are you doing? How are you? Oh, and my dad is probably in here too. So, hi, Dad. And maybe even Mom. Hi, Mom. I think I got you all. Okay, I don't want to miss anybody. So I'm very excited, very, very excited. So the one side of the engine, however, I think it's this side, is still a little bit wampus, but I think I might have to put a little bit of glue on the weight and then it will stay into place. So I was happy about that. John Knopfall, welcome to the shoe. It's gonna be a really big shoe, really big. Well, maybe not so much, but I love saying that. Oops, I did it again. I punched the wrong button. Okay, so let's get this fixed. All right. All right. Oh, Fred Wild. I don't think I got you. Fred Wild, Ron Moen. Anyone else? Anyone? Bueller? Nobody? The Wampus cat is a cat-like creature in the American folklore. Why can't I? Why am I unable to click on this chat and throw it up into the... do I have to be on the actual YouTube page? Oh boy. So you actually, I have to get out of the StreamYard in order to do that? Is that correct? Because last time I was not having a problem with that. Huh. Something to learn. Yeah, I don't know how to get the thing over there. Rick is messaging me. He's probably yelling at me. You need to do that in StreamYard. I am in StreamYard, bruh. I'm in StreamYard. And I don't, like, all of a sudden, oh, now it's saying show. I feel like I have to whine about it, and then all of a sudden it works. Yeah. Oh, you have to show it from StreamYard. Now I understand what you're saying. All right. Good gravy. There are so many little details. So I have to move that like that. Lordy, I'm so behind. I got it. I now have both of them now. Okay. Goodness gracious. No Cheshire cats. Niecy's got the hammer. The hammer? Did I miss something? Hiya! Oh, and I got something really cool for Mom and Son Train Rail fans. Can you guys see it? I got this really cool Valentine's, and I even got a sticker. Wait, where's the sticker? There it is. Isn't that really cool, you guys? I was really excited. It made my day when I got the mail. I haven't gotten a Valentine's like that in a very long time, so that was fun. I don't think I've missed anyone. All right, so what are you guys talking about over here? What was going to do to bring the hammer? Bring the hammer. I don't have any hammers. I got pliers. I don't think that's quite what we're going for. If you're here and not subbed, let's get... Nah. All right, so I have that. So what did I say? Okay, so the locomotive is figured out for the most part. It's already looking much better because of Ray. And so now I just need to figure out, I've got some of the pieces, some of the railing, but it's missing like the other half. And then we also realized too, Mr. Niecy just brought the hammer. Thumbs up for Mr. Niecy. As I get attacked by my own hammer. So don't mess around with the Niecy because she got the hammer. So also too, I noticed on this locomotive that the couplers, the person had been messing around with the couplers, and so one of them was screwed in and the other one wasn't. So I guess I had a screw loose. And also that was causing a problem because how these were placed, they're just like whisker, I believe you call them whisker couplers. They were sticking in too far on the body, and that made it impossible also for the shell to go down on either side. So there's a lot of little details. So I need to get, I have it written down. Ray told me what it was, so I have to get that. In fact, I think I might have taken some of those to my dad, so I might have to be like, hey, Dad, can I get some of those back? Wink, wink. That's right. Mr. Niecy is bringing down the hammer. Like he passed off the hammer. It's Ray! Speak of the devil, we say Ray 3 times and he pops in. It's just like, who's that other guy? What's that other guy's name? I don't remember that other guy's name. What is that name? Hey, we got CP368. Hey, Tim, how's it going? What is all the paper behind me? So the paper behind me is my scrapbook paper. Those are all 12 by 12 sheets of cardstock, heavy-duty cardstock. Let's see. Okay, things in the East Coast are in dire straits. Oh, no, that doesn't sound good. No. Oh, yes, Corey's got it right. It's more like just say Beetlejuice. Who will show up then? We don't know. This is going crazy. Okay, go back over here. Pop that back over there. Where did I get the wall system behind me? So, funny story. Let me get that for my lady. You can still get the what are those called? The slat walls. Those are 2 4x8 sections of slat wall, and you can get those at Home Depot or Lowe's. The actual paper trays, I believe, if you just Google 12x12 paper trays, you'll probably come up with a person that sells them. They're not cheap. I lucked out. My mother-in-law had a giant. When I say giant, I mean gigantus craft room, and she needed to downsize it. So I was able to get a good portion of her trays, and then my daughter also got some of them as well. If you find a scrapbook store near you and they're going out of business, that's another way to get them too. Or see if you can order them through a scrapbook store if they use that system. Let's see. We have questions. Have you considered cardstock model making building? Actually, who just said that? Steve P said. Nope, that's not it. Where's it at? Actually, yes, I have. There is Putz houses, Putz houses that were very popular in the 40s and the 50s that people use for decorating at Christmas and stuff. They still sell them now. They're very, very expensive and they're cardstock. I have a crap ton of patterns to make them. I just haven't had the time because, as I have described myself, I'm a squirrel in traffic and I kind of bounce around from stuff. Plus, two, I hadn't really been in this room because I had kind of moved out there with the trains. So now I've got all of my modeling stuff in here for trains, and I'm surrounded by my craft stuff, which is much easier. So I'll probably get more things accomplished. I have done some stuff for my son when he was doing like Minecraft and stuff. Yeah. My favorite hobbies are reading long books, train modeling, train running, train rail fanning, long walks on the beach, and a nice cup of cold Sprite. John says he has to get more screws. Let's see. Nathan, have you been on Amtrak before? Also, it's getting more strict as an airport. Same with train stations, especially the train itself, because of limiting of what you can record, and it's weird to me. It is kind of weird. Maybe for security reasons. Seems like that tends to be the answer on everything now. For security purposes, you're not going to be able to record. But no, I have not been on an Amtrak. In fact, I found out recently that I could probably take an Amtrak train from here to close by for like $15 and then get the round trip back. So I've kind of been interested in doing that. We have Amtrak that goes right by here twice a week, but haven't actually been on it yet. So I remember all scrappers coming up. Let's see. My copy shop demanding I print on 12x12 paper, which no copier will ever do. Yeah, it's 8.5. I'm surprised. They should know better than that, to be quite frank with you. It's always 8.5 by 11 is what we would print. You can't. Yeah. I guess people want things. They don't care. What is this? Is scrapbooking what they call it when your mom saves everything you do and saves it in a book? Yes. Yes. Yes, it does. All right, I'm going to be behind on chat because every time I click on a chat, the YouTube chat is kicked out, and I have to keep physically going in and bringing it back on the screen. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, that was one of the things I was looking at for Cricut, and then you guys were saying, I believe Split Rock, and forgive me, it's either Mystic John or Wigwag were saying that they also have a Cricut type machine, whether it's that name brand or not, I don't remember, that they're looking at using or have used for modeling. So maybe I could talk Mr. Nisi into getting me one of those machines. But then I don't know if I'd use it. Sales get at that. I saved every newspaper article on the Apollo 11 moonlighting. I actually have keychain from that. My parents had keychains from that. They actually got those like that week or that month. I don't know if their gas station was giving them out at that time or something. So I had those keychains floating around here somewhere. So what is next on your golden spike application? Okay, so I have the builds built, the structures are built, and the rolling stock is built. Oh, I have to think off the cuff because my book is out there. What else do I need to do? Oh, I need to get my layout set up that I can run 2 trains at the same time. And I believe you explained to me that as long as that doesn't necessarily mean they're running at the same time, but like I could have one on the siding and one running, and then I could run the other one. I need to get that done. Still have half the track to finish laying on the HO side of it. And then you have to have, I when I looked at it a couple years ago, I don't remember seeing it. I don't know if they've changed it or I just missed it, but apparently you need 3 different types of electrical work or 3 different types of tracks, so a crossing and a switch and something else. I still have to figure that out because I got excited and got the Japanese, I think they're Japanese switches, and everybody was bragging about them. And for the life of me, I can't remember what they are. Yeah, that's going to bug me now for the rest of the night. I can't remember what they are. Yoshida Yamas. Oh. Shinohara. So I got a couple of Shinoharas, and they're loosey-goosey. So when you have them on the layout and the train runs through it, after about the second or third time it goes through that turnout, the thing starts rocking back the other direction, and then I get a derailment in that spot. So now I'm looking at just reusing what I had before, the Atlas turnouts. Plus, it doesn't seem like it's lining up correctly. Seems like my track is going to be a little bit off. I'll have like a pinch point with the Shinohara. But I really want to use the Electrofrog, which is the one that you only have to put the insulator on the hot rail. That's the one I have, and I have 2 of them, but they're small, and I may need to just get some of those because that would be easier for me to work with, because I really struggled getting those insulators on the end of that. It was like I had a whole pack of them, and I ate up every one of them but 2 of them. And I even used the little tool that you make to put the track connectors on, and I still ate them up. So I'm sure it's a me problem, but I really struggled. Yeah. Oh, San Francisco, take care. You do not need isolated joiners on a unifrog. I think it's not a unifrog, it's an Insel frog. So you don't need isolated joiners on a unifrog? I thought it was only the Insel frogs you could get away with not having to use them. Well, maybe I should get a unifrog then. So if I don't need isolated joiners on a unifrog, does that mean that I still have to run wires to it because it's going to need power, or is there just no? Yeah, because you need power for the thing to like swap. I get so confused with that. Yes, well, I believe it was Walters that bought it. However, these that I got, I don't think they were used. They were still in the box, and the box looked pretty new. But they were the original, from the original thing. Bye, Fred. Take care. Work. Boo on work. Boo. Poison dart frog. Is that code? Poison dart frog. PDF? Good for golden spike. You just need 3 types of track. Even an elevation change works. You just need 3 types of track. So an elevation change? Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's see what he's saying. Both the Insel frog or a unifrog do not need isolated joiners, but a unifrog, you can power the frog. Yeah, for some reason, I thought the Insel frog, you had to put the isolated joiner on the hot side. Mike's Deep Run Railroad, what's up, dude? Sorry I'm late. I've been troubleshooting a cat's problem. Got it though. Is a cat an animal or a program? or a heavy piece of machinery. Unicorn poison dart frogs are all over the layout. Okay. Sounds like it's pretty lit over at the Pandy Projects. Dun, dun, dun. All right, hold on. You guys are going so fast. All right, humidity. Electro frogs. You need to put insulated generators on the frog rails. Okay, I don't know. There's so many frogs. Let's see. Oh, Caboose 121. Hey. 3 types like switch, double crossover, crossing, or elevation, like Thomas said. So I have a switch. I don't have a double crossover. The only elevation I would have is the rock wall, but that's not that's like separate scale anyways. I don't really have anywhere for elevation. How much elevation are we talking? Maybe I could fake it. Fake it till you make it, right? Program that runs on JMRI. Plus the 3 types of track do not repeat. Oh, here we go. Plus the 3 types of track do not repeat, do not have to be different. 3 switches works. What? I got it made in the shade then, because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have at least 6 switches. I have 3 that are installed. Well, installed I say loosely. They're not tied down yet, but they're in there. All right. Thomas, you're the best. See, these are like questions I don't even know to ask. That's the thing. I'm reading as fast as I can. I'm reading so fast. And so electronic uniform Pico options. Yeah, I seem to like Pico. I don't know. Atlas is it will work, but the extra electrical feature can be a building you put lights inside. All right. Well, shoot. I really like the idea of the I don't know if it's caught on over here, but I like the idea of the oh, you know, it's the long thing, that fiber optics. I like that whole idea. You just got a box and you just snip and stick it in the building, and then you just run it and stick it in the box. I think you can do like 30 or 40 of them in a box. And all this extra wiring to do, because I'm really intimidated by the wiring. Build it and take it apart like Jason did. I don't wanna. What's Mike doing? Building a dispatcher panel for my layout to control the signals. See, when I see those dispatcher panels, I am like really impressed, you guys, because it takes me back to when I was a kid and my dad would have his books on the coffee table in the whatever room, the living room, the family room, whatever. My mom will laugh at that. He'd have these electrical books open and he's sitting there reading them like it's a roadmap, and it makes perfect sense to him. And I'm just like, what? And so when I see those panels, to me, I immediately just go, that's electric. I don't know what's happening. So Nathan, curious, what state do you live in? I live in Pennsylvania. I live in a permanent state of confusion. No, honestly, I live in Florida. What is this? I know of the Krendic automated traffic system, CATS. Oh, okay. I build it and take it up. No, I already got that. Yeah. Oh, I'm back behind again. Possum Bayou. I believe that's Rusty. Hello, hello. Dwarven. Yes, Dwarven. I signed up for emails from him, so I'm constantly getting emails. I believe they're a crossover in Australia, if I'm not wrong on that. Congratulations, Nisi J. Thank you. I don't know what happened. Yay! That I haven't blown up the stream yet. Oh, I just hit 200 subscribers. Wow. Oh, you guys are the best. I gotta start putting more videos out. There's just so much I got going on. I get derailed, sidetracked, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I really, really do. What is this? Check out the Keystone Rails YouTube for everything cats. Hey, you guys, you want something interesting? So we were talking last week, or I think it was last week's Sidetrack Sunday, and I don't remember. Forgive me. I'm calling a blank on who it was last week, and if it was Rick, I'm sorry. No, yeah, I think whatever. The distance signals guy. So everybody always says that he's got this great voice, and his videos are phenomenal. And he's never met a stranger. Like he just talks to everybody. It's phenomenal. So I found out today that he's the voice of my news station. He's not an anchor. He's the dude that's like, welcome to Fox 13, and this is Charlie's World, and blah 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 blah. We're gonna watch the weather now. He's been doing it my entire life. He sounded familiar, but I didn't put two and two together. And since he's not a face in front of the camera, it didn't hit me until today. So, little piece of trivia. He really does do stuff with the news. What's this? All right, hide that. Go back to this. Oh, sorry, humanity. I'm sorry. I literally am drawing a blank. I've got like brain fog. It is bad, really, really bad. Just like a deer in headlights. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a kit here on the thing, but it would take my undivided attention to like start working on it. I was gonna start putting some walls up, but I just didn't get that far. Hey, Mystic, what's happening? I don't want it. I don't stay on the rails. I have plans, but it just never seems to work. Ooh, king cake. That sounds yummy. Where's the flashing? Well, I mean, I could like turn lights off and on. That would help, Ken. Or I could get my flashlight on my phone and sit there and do that. Bump. I always think of the cats. The cats always get me because my husband worked for a company that the guy called in because he needed some fire equipment taken care of on his cat. And so I guess his cat caught on fire. And as he's telling the coworker that his cat was on fire, the girl actually thought he meant an animal and didn't realize that it was a heavy piece of machinery that is a cat. So that sticks with me. I heard the reptiles are trying to take over the world, and quite frankly, my turtle, I really do think that she is on a mission to find world domination. She started in her tank, and then she's moved through the house, and I think before long she'll own the street. I don't know. You meet up with Tom's trains and things. I know that he lives in Florida. No, unfortunately. Which was kind of funny and sad at the same time. He was at a train show that was like 5 miles from my house, but we were there at separate times and didn't see each other. Steve Childers lives south of me, and I have been to his house at least once. I can't wait to go back because his layout is phenomenal, and he keeps trying to get me to go down there, but time constraints and stuff, I haven't been able to get down there. But he's got an amazing layout. Mr. Nisi and I went down there. Manny Fernandez. Hello, hello. It's not very supportive, Rick. It's not very supportive. You keep it up, I'm going to trim a branch or two or three. Times two. Ooh, 203. You guys, I don't deserve the subs. I don't feel like I'm worthy. Show your kids this Mardi Gras. You know what's funny? I have like so many beads. I should have worn a bunch of beads today. I didn't even think about Mardi Gras. I have like gallon bags, Ziploc bags of beads. I should have been wearing beads when I came on. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking very good. So is king cake the one that has the little baby in it? If you find the baby, then you get like a whole year of good luck. Did you just say pet turtle? Yes, I have a pet turtle. My daughter went on spring break in 2000. something. So 12 years ago, 13 years ago, 14 years ago, I don't know anymore. And called me and was like, Mommy, we're just at the pet store and they have these really cute baby turtles. And can I please have one? And they come with everything you need for a year, blah, blah, blah. Clickbait. Talk about clickbait. And I was like, yeah, sure. And she came home a week later with Bob. And Bob quickly outgrew and didn't want anything that she came home with that was going to last her a year. And we found out she's a she because she laid eggs. So she is almost 13 years old. And my daughter quickly outgrew having any love for the turtles. So I adopted the turtle. And the turtle, whenever my daughter comes home for a visit, Bob glares at her. And if you don't believe it, I'm here to tell you, turtles can glare. It's legit. So she's my baby turtle. Go for 300. Oh no, that's too much pressure. I don't want to let anybody down. What was Grandpa saying? Did you make it to the train show? We were there for a while yesterday, but spent most of the time staying in line so my grandson could ride a train, so I went back today. Oh, that's cool though. You get to ride a train. That's fun. Yeah, Grandpa Rails, I saw a picture of you. You ran into somebody. Yeah. My brain is fried. What's your guys' favorite thing about train shows? Is it just going to find, see what finds you can actually get, or deals? Do you guys wheel and deal, or is it hanging out and chit chatting with people? What is happening? Clickbait is clickbait. I don't care how you spell it. We don't care. That would be awesome. What kind of a float could we make with zero budget? All we need is a pickup truck. All we need is a pickup truck and get a magnet that says STS on the side of it, and we'll all be hanging out of the back of it. And I've got 2 bags of beads, so we're already good for one go around. Of course I earn the beads. They don't hand out beads for free. Oh, a Wendy's Frosty. Did you get French fries to dip in the Frosty? Because that is the best ever. Oh my gosh. I need to get one of those. I like having the crappy food they serve at train shows. You like the crappy food. So is it crappy food because it's like not good for you, or crappy because it tastes bad and you just like it for nostalgia? John Knopfel, you've never been to a train show? Really? I only started going to train shows like recently, but I haven't been in, I say recently, and then I haven't been in like a year. I'm here for all the hoes. Yes. This is the comment I've been waiting for. This is the comment, people. This is it. Yes, I love this. Where all my hoes at? Oh, that's too funny. Let's see. It's Heath, his blue box interview mic at the train shows. He, again, I know that we've been saying it, and I don't want to keep kicking it, but I mean, he does amazing. That was amazing what he did with the Amherst show. I mean, that takes a lot of energy and time and patience too. But wow, that was just amazing. Hours. I mean, you did hours of it. It's like you were there. That was what was so cool about it. It's like you're there, and it was just fun. It'd have been so fun to actually be there, but that was really cool. Model train aficionado. Hey, Chris. I really enjoyed the YouTubers I met at the train show in Springfield. Yeah, see that? I think that would be kind of cool, just to meet up with people. Oh, Artie. Boxing? Rue Artie's in the house. What? Santa Stewart, I think I missed you last time. I am so sorry. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, hey, hey. Let's see. I've never chatted with anyone at a train show. Just look at the tables and buy as much as I can for 100, 200 to have with me. That's fair. I to be quite honest, like I was saying before, I haven't really connected with anybody at the train shows. What is this? Worst part of train show is that Mr. Neasy leaves the wallet at home. No, he doesn't. No. No, he doesn't. And don't give him ideas. If he's still in here lurking in the lurkers lounge having coffee, no. Don't give the man ideas. Yeah, Heath really, that bar none. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it done better. And not to take away from anybody else that's done it, but I just really, really good. Oh, got to skip out. What is our Rusty was saying? A train show in Mobile, Alabama, March 4th and 5th. There'll be 60 tables for vendors and a 6. See, that's the thing too, is we don't get the layouts. I haven't seen the layouts. Z scale. Oh man, I saw the coolest. I did see one tiny layout that was really cute. The last show I went to, and it was HO, and then they had a Z scale train. They had like a park, and in the park they had a Z scale train. It was so cool. It was like a little ride-on train for little kids. I thought, what a great idea. The entrance fee is like a cover charge to a good bar. I'd rather drink at home. I don't have to get home. My phone is buzzing. Why is my phone buzzing? Oh, nobody. 20%. There was one this weekend. Well, the thing too is that you can only afford to go to so many of them, because even if everything's only $5, it adds up quick. We have spies in the chat. My FBI agent showed up. Seriously, yeah. Have you? Wait, what is this? Have you seen the Geico commercial where the basketball player says "not to my house"? And when you said no, that reminds me. Oh yeah. Is it? Oh, I can't say his name. It's like no. Well, we can't either. I mean, like, seriously. Very, very excited. Okay, what is Steve saying? Actually, there is one layout I've been watching at train shows. This one guy has been building an in-scale house for about 15 years, like watching a Yeah, but that drawbridge build was pretty doggone good. And it wasn't 15 years. So, I mean, apples and oranges. Hi, Ken Amos. Made a video of a Z-scale T-track layout in Pensacola a couple months ago. Well, how the heck did I miss that? I feel like I'm a horrible YouTube person because I seem to be missing so many videos. I didn't miss you? Okay, good, Santa, because I feel like I did. No balloons. All right, let's get here. Oh, that's right, Dikembe Mutombo. I knew that. I should know that. That's when I started watching basketball when he was playing. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Your grandparents live in Florida, and they probably moved there in 2020. I'm Central Florida, so I'm in Central Florida. Robo Matt Kennison. That is NASCAR? Michael Robinson. If I did not say hello to you, hello. All right, I think I'm all caught up with everybody's chat. Central Florida, is that where all the swamps are? Honey, it's Florida, and there's swamps everywhere. In fact, Mr. Nisi and I were laughing. My daughter sent me a reel on Instagram today, and the guy was answering a question about how to tell if there's gators in the water. And before it even got started, I said, if the water's wet, then there's gators in the water. Like, I don't care where you go. You can be driving down a main boulevard, and if there's water in the gutter, there's gators in the water. Like, yeah. And then the guy said it, and we both just busted out laughing. It's like between that and water moccasins, like, yeah, you just assume. Not far from Rita, they do lunch all the time. Man, Rita's trash. She's just trash. And I am above being a negative person about Rita. Rita is a lovely person. As long as she's not near me. What did Randall say? Randall said something and I missed it. My favorites. Oh, okay. It's Sherburne coming soon, but that's a bit of a drive for me. Yeah, that's another thing too, is that we have a lot of shows near, but too lazy to drive to it. We used to have Regal Railways. Oh, I said it right the first time. That would come to the Florida State Fairgrounds. But the fairgrounds, I guess, priced themselves out of it, so now they don't go there anymore. So it's like Pinellas Park and that kind of stuff. If I go to Pinellas Park, I'm going to want to go to Zitnik Trains. And Mr. Nisi, the last time he took me there, he remembered his wallet, and I think he used it up. So I don't know. We'll see. What is already saying? Hello, I love the three birds looking into your windows at Humane Junction. Stay tuned for my Fun Day Friday. Hello, birds. There's birds in the windows. Wow, I'm really behind on this. You don't spend any money on a maxed out card, so yeah, not anymore. It used to be they'd let you charge it up and then come at you with all kinds of fees. The Dodge commercial, is that the one where the race car driver would like be undercover and then take the people in the car for a test drive and then do the race car driving and freak them all out? Those were pretty cool. I'd be squealing the whole way, but I'd love every minute of it. Yeah, Greeley sounds really cool. Michelle Campama was talking about she's putting together a PowerPoint presentation so that people can see and try to plan out their trip in advance. And I'm going to click on this. And it's funny because you don't realize, you think, oh, I'm going to Denver and everything is close by. And when you start to actually look at the map, you realize it's hours, like 6 hours to get to this train ride and 5 hours to get to that train ride and different museums. So it looks like she's putting together a really good little packet so people can plan their trip, maybe fly into a different airport. You did Mr. Nisi a favor. You made his wallet lighter for the trip home. Yeah, and then it was light for a while, and I had to wait until I could get more stuff. It's not a lot of fun. She will tell you all those secrets about Rick as therapy. All right. It's probably a dumb question. Have you seen Shrek movies when I was little? Instead of saying, get out of my room, I would say, get out of my soul. Speak real before. That's fantastic. Oh, I just missed. Somebody said something about a Valentine's. Oh, yeah, I did. I sure did. You guys want to see it? After I submitted it, I'm like, oh, there's all these issues, but I mean, it's my first one. So there's my mini prints. Can you see it? So it's supposed to be Valentine's, or it was supposed to be love was the subject for this month. And I really wanted to use my mini print skeletons. So I came up with the whole, this is supposed to be the United Kingdom, and a farmer was, plowing up the field or whatever, and came across some bones, and it happens to be King Arthur and Lady Guinevere. Even though Guinevere is supposed to be a hoochie mama and was playing around on him, in real life, she loved him so much, she went in the battlefield with him, and they died together in the battlefield. So boom, there. And I have a sword that I built, but building an HO scale sword is like trimming nails on a squirrel. It ends up looking like a grave marker. And then I have some sightseers because the archaeologists are on lunch and the farmer is over here saying, get off my land, you dang kids. So that's my thingy. And for my crops, I just use cardboard, the corrugated, so you peel off the top layer and then you get the corrugated. You can see that it's got the ripples on there. And then I use dirt and sand and all that good stuff. So hopefully I won't embarrass myself too badly, because you guys do some amazing stuff. Split Rock, did you enter into the mini prints lid this month? The 14th, I think, was the cutoff for it. Civil War Valentines. What did I miss? Split Rock, you get the Zamboni, for ice. Yeah, that was cool. I'm interested in getting the mini prints monthly thing because they had some cool stuff in there. So I don't think I embarrassed myself too badly. I mean, it's my first time. And now I understand why you guys want a 3D print, because I was trying to do the sword out of styrene, cutting styrene, and literally it was just like projectiles. You'd cut it and there was no amount of painter's tape or finger holding to keep it, and things would just be going ping, ping, ping and flying around me with a flashlight trying to find my sword. And then after all that and painting it, it still was too big and it wasn't quite right. So then I went with the toothpick option and thought, I've done it. And then I put it in there and I thought I'd really done well. And then I took the picture to submit them and was like, I'm still not happy with that sword. That's not HO scale, but it's close as far as lengthwise, but it's too thick. It's a learning experience. That's the main thing I try to look at it. Is required to actually be a PB jar. No, I believe Bernard was saying that it has to be, what is that, 3 inches? It has to be, it's the dimensions. It has, so it's like 3.5 inches. So as long as it's 3.5 inches, I believe it flies. I know Rick entered into it after I was like, you should do it, Rick, you should do it. And he's like, oh, no, I can't do it. Oh, no, I don't have a peanut butter lid. And then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, I got a peanut butter lid. I'm going to do it. And he got his done in 2.5 hours, people. 2.5 hours, this man got his peanut butter lid done. And I got to tell you, his chef's kiss, fantastic. He even has like a light on this thing. Fantastic. And I was still sitting here working on my sword. I wasn't bitter. No, I wasn't. There was no attitude or frustration. I was very proud of him. That's my partner in crime. Congratulations, Rick. I said you're probably gonna win the draw, but I'm glad he entered. That was cool. It was fun watching him build it. I think he actually had fun doing it once he got into it. Ooh, Vegemite. There you go. I don't know though. Is the lid that big? Let's see. Yes, but look how Plumber did his and someone else did the same. It grew out to the sides and up the top. Oh, yeah. Didn't somebody like build it on a platform, like a square platform, and then they just slapped it on top of a PB lid? I mean, the rules are, let's see, what is Split Rock? I entered the PB lid. First time I have tried this. My theme is unrequited love. Oh, very cool. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see everybody's. I think it's just fun. Plus, it gives us ideas. And it's a good way to practice stuff. Because when I was working on the dirt, which I think the dirt on the grave turned out really well, but when I was working on it, I forgot. It's like I jump ahead 3 steps and then I realize, oh, I forgot the first 3 steps. I didn't, the whole wet water and gluing it down. And so then I remembered after the fact and I felt like it was too late to scrape it all off. So I had bought this stuff a few years ago, and supposedly it has a wetting agent in it, so it should, I would think, get down in there. But it was literally just running off of the dirt, and the dirt that I was using, I actually now have in this little container. These things are great. It was from a road paving kit, so for like a dirt road or gravel road. And I was like, oh, that'd be perfect for the dirt on a farm. But all of the stupid glue was just sitting on top of it. So I ended up taking a paper towel and sitting there like tamping it down, because I was applying it with this little needleless syringe. So it was just getting, small drops at a time. So I was reminded and learned my mistake that you have to do things properly in the proper order. But it turned out all right, even though I made a mistake. I don't think you would know. Rusty, I don't eat peanut butter and can't get Vegemite. Mr. Nisi's had Vegemite from Australia, and it was nasty. But Artie says that it's like Spam, and I just didn't have it right. And, of course, my husband says the same thing about Spam, and I don't think there is a right way to have it. So I appreciate you guys like it. Try using ballast magic. It's interesting how it works. It's dried glue that then sticks when wet. Wait, what? It's dried glue? Huh. All right. Seems like it'd be harder. Zambonis in Southern California, they drive their ice rink resurfacers outside to deliver them, if I recall correctly. Oh, okay. Yep. So I got that, and I still have my thingy here. Still have my kit that I started to work on, and then sort of got, you know, like waylaid on it and didn't get it going because I've had a couple other projects in the wings. So I don't know what's really gonna. Oh, this hammer has got to go. My husband, look at all that tar. You see that? That's disgraceful. You gotta clean your tools, right? I mean, what is happening here? Where is this world coming to? That's terrible. Yeah. So Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm really excited. I told you guys I got this for like $6, and I've been seeing this kit selling for like $26 and $29. I'm just like, that's insanity. It's a powder. Oh, it's a powder. Okay, because when you say dried glue, I'm thinking it's like a stick. Okay, and you just get it wet and then it does its job. All right. Is this the KFC you started last year? I didn't have it last year. I had it last month, right? Did I get it last year? I honestly don't know. It would have been December, I guess, when I got it. Could be. This could be my version of the bridge build, you know? Like, I'm just going to take a long time to do it. It started if it's out of the box. It's a loose translation, but I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to say it started because it's out of the box. And you can go, ooh, ah, look at all the pieces. I got one of there. What is this? I got one of there. The only kit Mr. Foltz built. Oh, the KFC kit. Okay. Whoops. I can't comment. What is this? In the wings, she said about KFC. In the wings, she said about KFC kit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just show up. I'm just showing up. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, that'd be cool. Put some lights on the sign. Grab a spruce cutter. Yep. One thing I have learned about the sprue cutter is that don't just start cutting everything off the sprue, because I did that one time. And then I had a little bit of a problem figuring out some of the pieces. But, all right, let's see. I think the instructions are in here somewhere. It's so weird being on here and not having my earbuds in. There's nothing to hear, but it's like I feel like I'm naked without my earbuds. I'm so excited about this kit. This is just insane for me. Wait, I want a 3-piece. I want a 3-piece extra crispy with the biscuit. Oh, fried chicken. You know, I'm more of a Popeyes gal because I like that really thick, crunchy stuff that's really bad for you. KFC. See, Ray Bowl. He has a KFC as well. I want to play with my thingy. That would be cool. Does it come with a spork? No, but I could probably make one out of a sprue. 2 of these kits that I'm going to kit Bachelor to make the one that was in my hometown. Oh, okay. Was it really big? That sounds crazy. What is this? I got Popeyes here. Arby's and Taco Bell. Had Taco Bell last night. What do I eat tonight? God, I haven't had Arby's in a long time. I know it's fake meat, but I don't care. Taco Bell. We call it Taco Hell, but it's still good. You gotta have Popeyes, man. You gotta get the spicy, and then you gotta get the French fries and the potatoes, and you gotta, don't make fun of me, you gotta dip the French fries in the mashed potatoes, and it's like fantastic. I miss Popeyes onion rings though. I don't know why they do that. KFC, we don't have Popeyes here. You gotta have Popeyes. Popeyes is the place to go. Don't forget the parts behind the logo. Oh, see? I should just build stuff live, and then you guys can like be my little assistants. And then maybe I won't screw it up, because poor Rick gets stuck with me. Oh, look, a toothpick. I was wondering where these went. My extra windows. I'm going to need these for my bank building. A lot of pieces and a lot of windows. This ought to be interesting. French fries and Frosties. Oh, Ian, seriously. I prefer the chocolate Frosty and the French fries, and that's comfort food right there. That's just comfort food. I love it. KFC in Jamaica kitchen is freaking clean. Oh, that's funny. It took me a minute to read that. First you're dipping French fries and Frosties, and now dipping French fries and mashed potatoes. Ding ding, you just keep getting stranger. Tim, you have no idea. They should have just named me Abby, because I'm Abby normal, like 100%. Nothing textbook about me. I'm just nuts. French fries and a chocolate melt, so yummy. You know, it's funny, you go to New England, and if you ask for a milkshake up there, they're literally going to put chocolate and milk and shake it for you. So you have to ask for a frap. So in our house, my kids grew up that if you wanted a milkshake, you asked for a frap. And then McDonald's came up with the frappes, and it threw everything off. Oh, Anthony, did I miss? If you're sick, I hope you feel better. That stinks. My son has a showstopper, so he's been sick for over a week, and he tested again, and well, he's still sick. So, let's see. Oh, Dairy Queen. Yes, Dairy Queen is really, really good. Yeah, Dairy Queen is really, really good. It always freaks me out though, because they make the things and then they go like that. It doesn't fall out. I'm always like, oh. All right. Well, these are instructions. I'm horrible at instructions. All right, so that's an important piece. Oh, look how cool. It's got the parking lot. Sorry, it's small things amuse small minds. What's the BR? Anthony, what's fighting for the BR? Nathan, there is a rail fanner that lives probably straight as the crow flies, maybe 5 miles from me, and he does rail fanning. I think his place backs right up to the tracks. Yeah, Dairy Queen is still here. And he does stuff about the annoying orange. I remember watching the annoying orange like in the refrigerator and stuff, but he like incorporates annoying orange into his train stuff. Oh, there is an ice cream place up in Massachusetts, or is it New Hampshire? And what the heck is it called? Oh, wow. My husband's going to have my head. I don't remember the name of the ice cream place, but that ice cream is amazing. And now they have a little putt-putt golf course and that kind of stuff. It's funny because Portia, I still want to say Arkansas. Please forgive me. I don't know what that comes from, Arkansas. There's a place called the Dairy King that's supposed to have really good ice cream too. I know their burgers are good. That's cool. Yeah, DQ, man, Dairy Queen. We just tried Culver's not too long ago, and it was actually pretty good. It was actually really good. I was dipping my French fries in there, Tim. Tim, I got to tell you, watching you doing the rail fanning and stuff, doing it live is so cool because I've spent many summers up in upstate New York, and I'm bummed out because all the time that I was up there, the one thing we never did was go checking out the trains and stuff. And it's funny because my uncle ended up doing some volunteer work at the train museum or the Utica Museum, I don't know, Children's Museum in Utica. So I was all up in that neck of the woods. But I've never made it as far as Buffalo, though. Never got to Niagara Falls or anything like that. Speaking of Andy's Frozen Custard, never tried that place yet. That's crazy. All right, I still haven't done anything here. So my confusion with this is, do these walls, where are my walls at? Where be the walls? Here's some walls. That's a wall. That's too short. Where on the wall? I know I took some of them. Oh, there's a wall. That's a wall. That's a wall. Oops. Fingernails won't pick up walls. Alright. That's that. Hey, it's C and E.I. John. Hey, buddy, what's happening? Hope all is going well with you. All right, so is this... $19? That's not... Yep, this is a 19. Okay, so this looks like it goes there. Good night, Daryl. Have a good night. Have a safe work week, you know, whatever. Week. Oh, sidetracks. Hey, sidetracks, how's it going, buddy? The walls for the larger section you have to build. They're in pieces and might be tannish in color. The walls for the larger section you have to build. What? I have to build things? Is it these things? This is wall sections I have to put together? What? What is happening here? I actually have to model something? So what number is on this? Oh, they're numbered. 1, 2, oh boy. All right, so that's 1, 2. Really? How do you go from 1, 5, 6? This is as bad as me trying to do stuff. All right, so this is the kitchen part. Okay, I'm not seeing that. Oh, it's these things, the inner brick walls. Oh my goodness, nothing's gonna get done tonight. You're too busy trying to understand what's happening. Oh, what you inside wall is painted, not fair. Well, yeah, I don't want to have to paint stripes. I can't paint straight lines. Read directions. I'm reading the directions, Steve. I'm doing my very best. Yep, makes perfect sense to me. Cold Stone here is great ice cream. Mixed flavors are actually made in front of you on Cold Stone. Yeah, but it's so expensive, and I'm just cheap. I mean, I'd rather spend money on scrapbooking or train stuff. Spend $10 for an ice cream cone. But it's good. You're not wrong. It is good. Something for a treat. Do you get scaled chicken parts? No, I didn't get any chicken parts. I have a bucket, but I think that's the bucket that goes on the outside. And I have a little cash register. And I have a trash can, I think. No, that's the bucket for the thing. But no chicken. And of course, I got the windows. I feel like I'm missing some windows, though. Oh, there's a window. There's another window. What is this? All right. So step 1, number 19 and a rear door 18. Yeah, we'll see how this works out. Tape for straight lines. Yeah, you know what? I have bought so much painter's tape, and I'm telling you right now, I've tried every trick. I don't know if I just haven't bought the right painter's tape, but it's like brand name. And you put it down and paint, and then you peel it up, and there's still paint underneath. And I have like really smushed on it to make sure that it's sealed up straight. Hit up mini prints. Sidetracks, that's a really good idea. I should hit up mini prints for some chicken. I'll get whole chickens. That might be a little twisted, but hey, Nisi, the chicken is still trying to cross the highway. Not for long, because Katina Man's going to go splat, and then we will have chicken for dinner. Yeah, a lot of the store-bought ice cream it's not all that great. Those are on Intermountain kits. Start with page 1, step 1, and number 11 part. All right, step 1, part 1. Okay. Well, I mean, this won't harden your arteries. So, okay, we got a chat poll going. Instant chicken patties. Exactly. Legs or breasts? What's it going to be, fellas? Oh. Or thighs. JD. JD's like, no, I'm here for the breast, folks. That's fantastic. Ken's like, I want the thighs. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it just jumped. Oh. I don't know if they have ice cream. I like a little tail. I'm reading instructions, Rick. I don't know what's happening. Do chickens even have tails? I guess they do. Yeah. It's all about them breasts. Got to keep abreast of the situation. Or breast. Legs or breasts, yes, please. All right, so I think it's official. It's all about the breasts. All right, I have this, and I need a door. And I think this is my door. 18 and this. And this door needs to go which direction? So that needs to go like that. Yes? So that would be like that. All right. Let's see if we can at least get a door in, right? No chicken for me? Why not, Wigwag? No poultry? No birds? Robert Darby, that sounds actually pretty good. That actually sounds really good. Nope, I thought Rick said he was a breast man. What did you do with the bones, Robert? He ate them. He's an animal. Cabooses for me. It's caboose-eye. I'm not done yet, JD. I just matched the door and a wall. And I'm feeling like I deserve, I don't know, an attagirl or a pat on the back. Have I done an unboxing yet? Oh my goodness. All right, I need glue. Where is my glue at? There it is. Oh, this stuff like makes me like loopy. I need something. Well, I guess I could just use that. I mean, yeah, because my other stuff is like buried. I'm so cleaned up that it's all about the cabooses. Good night, John, number 2. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Hope you have a really good week. I know you're busy, but hopefully it runs smooth. All right, this is going to be interesting. Can she put the door in before the show's over? That is what we will find out. All right. Folks, we have a door. Oh, there's a door. Try to contain the excitement. It only took me over an hour, but I got a door. Door have a window? No, there's no window. I am doing great. I got all the pieces out of the box, and I got a door glued into a wall. I am like living my best life right now. And the door fits. Right? Yep, it fits. If it fits, it shits. That's how I look at it. All right, so that's step 1. So now I have step 2. Randall. High is the door handle, LOL. The door handle's not too, no, it's like it fits right. It ain't going nowhere. I'm not high as a door handle. Leave, come back, and we got KFC. George Sunbelt got some chicken and sweet. I want some chicken. I think we just had chicken this week. I don't know. I feel like I could eat that stuff. I know it's bad for you, but it's really, really good. Have some fruit or something on the side, then it's not so bad for you. Here's a tip. With the thin glue and brush, you can just keep the 2 pieces together and use the brush to paint around it. Oh, but I'm worried that it's going to eat the stuff. Like, I think I'm heavy-handed. Oops, I just shook my desk. I'm kind of heavy-handed. All right, number 2 is this little ditty. So this is the counter piece. So we got to move this out of the way. I'm going to seal this back up because one time I knocked this over and had a mess. All right, so we have this. I need a Coke panel and and a counter panel. All right, and I need a register. Where's my register at? Don't see my... I hope it's not on the ground. Hello? Okay, last time I had stuff behind that. Please don't be on the ground. It's not underneath anything, is it? Because I know it's really small. Missing a register. It's really small and silvery. It's not looking good, folks. Well, that's gonna stink if I don't have a register. Alright, so I need panels. I can at least figure out the panels. Split the cash register service counter, peel off and stick the counter label and the Coke label. Oh, I have to peel and stick labels. Oh no. That seems dangerous. Oh yeah, it's lifelike. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm really trying to find my tiny little thing. What is this? Strange conversation to listen to while driving. Nisi's dipping fries and things in hanging doors while Rick is chewing on breasts. I mean, we're all about, you know, keeping it interesting. You making a Coke fridge for the inside? What? No, I don't understand what's happening here. I need a Coke label. How in the heck? Oh, so that's like a Coke dispenser? And then that's the counter label. Now, that doesn't make sense. Oh, that's the menu. So this must be the counter label. You know what I need? My Lego thingy. Because I learned to do decals. Use your Lego thingy. Wipe this off. Alright. I'm following instructions. Not very well, but I'm following instructions. So I'm going to do that. Do that. And then I'm gonna get my thumb over it. And it's not half bad. It's not perfect, but it's alright. Alright, so I got a Coca-Cola. Now I need a counter. I'm gonna assume that's the counter. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Huh, that's interesting. Alright, so there's the counter layout. Here's the Coke thing. And I still can't find my my register. Has to be in front of me. I just can't see it. Don't judge me, Steve. It's for my stickers. I really don't know where that went. I'm probably looking right at it. I know I saw it. Underneath? No, it is not. Well, ain't that something? All right. Well. Well, looks like Roy's getting Popeyes. That sounds yummy. Can you ship me some Popeyes, Dwight? Fred's Fish. Burger King for me. Oh, I like the Burger King onion rings. Those are good. Your cash register had $50. Oh, what? It had 50 in it and I still lost it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I am blind in one eye, deaf in one ear, and can't hear out the other. I'm pretty much falling in all those categories this evening. I know that it's here somewhere. I'm focused. I'm refocusing. I'm trying. Oh, this thing. What can I use? Can I use paint? Focus. There you go. I'm looking at the wrong camera. So used to being in the front. That is really something. All right, well, I'm going to need that, but can I at least get the counter in place? Only one less piece. No. Step 3. The counter wall. So this must be the counter wall. What's this number? 1313. And another door. Oh, lordy. Got another door to contend with. Okay, I need a door. And I peel off and stick the menu label to the counter wall. Are you just trying to get me to your place to work on your trains? Where do you dip the onion rings? The Diet Coke? Oh, no Diet Coke. I'm allergic to fake sugar. Any process like that, I can't have it. All right, let's see. So I'm thinking that's the menu. All right. Is that right side up? I guess so. This is kind of nerving. It didn't go the way I planned. And we're going to commit. Do I commit? I did it! Hot diggity dog! It's lined up. That was a little bit terrifying. All right, so I have that. I got a big cooler filled with fried catfish and chicken strips from Fred's Fish Hut. That was some good eating. Could you repeat the last 10 minutes? I had a call from Zit Next Trains. You were on the phone for 10 minutes with Dave and Gail? What did you get? Anything good? Repeat the last ones. You're going to have to do the rewind. There wasn't a whole lot going on. I'm trying to find a cash register. I don't know where my cash register went. I really need the cash register. But, all right, so I moved on. I'm looking for a door. I feel like there are pieces that have just got up and ran away. I think maybe they went to Australia, to the land down under. I'm perplexed. All right, I'm gonna look in the box. Where's the box? There's the box. See if I missed something. Yeah, artificial sweeteners. It's not pretty, and I can smell it, and it doesn't matter what it is. I can't even do like the newfangled stuff either. It's got to be straight sugar. Okay, I got this little thank you for buying our product. I really don't know where my register is. I got a lid, and I'm missing a door, and I had all the pieces. Does the kit have tables and booths or carry it only? Well, that's a doggone good question. I don't think it has booths or tables. Nope, looks like it's just carry out. It's an empty inside. There's a trash can, and then the signage and the walls. Yeah, there's no place to sit and eat. It's just empty. But lots of trash cans on the outside. I mean, you can see there's like 1, 2, 3 trash cans on the outside. There's air conditioners and spotlights. Well, they don't work. Of course, piping, the bucket and the sign. Lots of signage. Oh, it looks like I get a kernel figure too for, I guess, the north, south, east, and west weather vane. You find it when you're not looking for it. Yeah, I'll find it, 6 months from now when I'm looking for something else. Don't just glue the roof on. You can apply the register later. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm trying to find the door, but now I can't find the door. I feel like there are forces at work here that are keeping me going. All right, so let's get the paper out again. I'm allergic to work. I think we're all allergic to work. Is that the old kit? The newer one has parking and seats. Yes, this is the original. I think this is the original. There's a year or anything on it. There's no year. I don't see a year on it. Ages 8 and up. I cannot picture an 8-year-old, and my kids are pretty doggone smart. But at 8 years old, I don't see them doing this. I know how to help with Legos. KFC here has seagulls begging for food. Don't forget to add those. Oh, that's a really good idea. I should get some of those from Mini Prints. Yeah, the seagulls down here at the beach, those suckers will dive bomb you. They have no pride and no shame, and they're not afraid of you. They're just vicious. At least the pelicans just kind of like look large and cute. Oh, nice. Get a video. C3P68. I'm going to paint the windows of a lot of my businesses with Tamiya clear black everywhere I can get away with it. Well, that's kind of a cool idea. I cannot imagine ECJ putting this kit together. Okay, y'all, I have to get the kids to bed. Try to come back if you're still here. Okie dokie, take care. The KFC store in my store didn't have red and white walls. It actually had a wood varnish wall. That actually sounds really nice looking. That, like, very classy looking KFC. Yeah, we just get the cheap red and white walls. Nothing too exciting. That is a good idea. Like 3 Dubs is saying, Corey, for the black to tint the windows. Wow. All right. Well, I can't find the door. I can't find anything. So it's around here somewhere. Just kind of funny. All right. So I got the menu. So that's step 3. So step 4 is what? Step 4 are these pieces. These things that are not numbered in any order at all. So this must be, wait, 1 and 2 go together. I don't even see 2. All right, that's 2. That's 2. Is that 1? That looks like a 2 as well. 2A. 1, so A1 and A6 go here. This is really organized. Yeah, sure. Tampa, I've seen seagulls snatch hot dogs off a hot barbecue grill. Yeah, and when Gerald, when the water is really rough out in the Gulf, they come inland, and so where I'm at in the grocery store parking lot, it's like that's how you know when the water's really rough, and they're like dive bombing you. They're ridiculous. I had a blue station wagon I built and used the clear blue in the windows. Looked awesome. I bet it did. I bet that's really cool. Mr. Nisi. Watch out for the beach hawks. You're so funny. Those beach hawks are dangerous. They're coming for you. I missed what Dundas said. What did James say? Where are you at, James? Where are you at? Alright, I don't see James' comment, so I missed it. Sorry, James. closest KFC has a TB melt. The closest KFC to me has a TB melted into it. What is a TB? So Anthony, do you have, so I'm trying to determine, is mine older or newer? Do you know if yours was the older or newer one? I do not see a date anywhere on any of the paperwork. So I'm wondering if this is the newer one because it already has the paint on it. They're the state bird? That's insanity. I mean, ours is the mockingbird. But, all right, I'm now stuck with what number that is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Oh, what is this? 2A. Oh boy. 1A, 1. 2, is this 2A? Now I just feel like a foolish fool. All right, so that's an A. So this is 2. A1 and A6. I'm holding it like this so I can see the light. A1 and A6. How do you know which one to use when they don't take the time to tell you? This is 1A. This is 6A. And I'm supposed to take, oh my goodness. This is quite confusing. That shows a 2. That shows a 3. This is the parking lot. So that's going to go in there. So the number 2. So a 2. Oh, goodness. I thought the state bird of Florida was the snowbird. ECJ got and past step 1 yet? If so, she's a good replacement for the train freak. What? He's doing magnificent with his garage rebuild. Okay, Tim's saying older design. The new KFC design got rid of the red and white stripes. Oh, okay. So Anthony's is brand new. I think the older one didn't have the peel and stick stickers either. It's older design. The new KFC got rid of the red and white stripes. All right. So we're not really sure then. Virginia, one of the Bay Bridge channel normally has a 1-day open season on seagulls. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm on the 4th stop, minus a few pieces, but all right. So a 2 goes here, and 3 goes there. It's like I am very slow. 3. So a 3 goes here. All right, so we're gonna stick with that. And then it says A1 through A6 go on the outside. Yeah, that's helpful. A1 through A6. Is that legit? That doesn't even seem legit to me. That's gonna go like that. No, I gotta do some sanding. I'm gonna have to like sand the sprue pieces off. So that's gonna be like that sort of. That does not. That looks more like a Z than a 2. They're showing it going like this. And I'm supposed to decide 1 through 6 on the A's goes in here like this. That doesn't even match up. I'm not gluing that down. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Oh, Taco Bell. I should have known that because we've got like Pizza Hut Taco Bells and the KFC Taco Bells, and you got Dunkin' Donuts and the ice cream place. And that name escapes me. I think those hold the walls together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like do some sanding because you've got sprue pieces that are attached on the sides, and I'm gonna actually have to like get all these and see how they actually go together because I'm not ready to make that commitment yet. It doesn't look like I have it quite sussed out yet, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. All right, yeah, what Anthony's saying, I'm gonna have to sand them so they fit right. I don't want to screw anything up. Hi Tyler, how's it going? Got shrimp tenders, slaw, and mashed potatoes and gravy. Where is the French fries? Baskin Robbins. Thank you, Corey. Mr. Nisi agrees. Baskin Robbins. A&W is also Long John Silver's. We used to eat Long John Silver's back when we were first married, like 30 years ago. We used to like eat there a lot. Now I think it's just grease. Probably was then too, but A&W is good. You get the root beer floats. What's it say? I forgot to tax bill. I knew I was forgetting something when I was there. Yep, that's what happens. You got 50 million things you're trying to take care of and remember, and you think you got it all. And even if you have a list of notes, there's always going to be something you're going to forget. 100% understand that. Going really, really well, but I'm not looking too good with this kid. Anthony, you're making me feel a lot better right now because, you know, it's funny that one of the things I did with Rick recently, he was like, you should do these things live because you just like go really fast. Well, yeah, you can see how fast I'm really going with this. Oh, that's the worst part about Popeyes. Their food is phenomenal, but they always screw up the order every single time. And honestly, I just think they got too much going on. You can't. I don't know. What is this? I saw a KFC, a TB, and a PH. What is PH? Pizza Hut. Okay. Pizza Hut did not last long. Now just the KFC and TB. Yeah, Pizza Hut's more of a just carry out. We used to have eat in restaurants, and then that kind of went away. Baskin Robbins mint chocolate chip ice cream is the absolute best ice cream in everywhere. And I'm sure that there's regional ice creams that are even better, but so far around me, that is the best ice cream. Yeah, I'm finding out that I got to do some sanding. And for me, have to visualize. So I'm going to have to get all of these wall pieces that go in these corners and do like what I started doing, matching them up and then looking at it. I may probably, I say cheat loosely and see if I can find somebody who's done it on YouTube so that I can kind of like have something to fall back on because I don't think I'm matching these up right. I feel like it's too obscure or too obtuse that they show two arrows and it says A1 through A6. Well, I need to know which one goes there, which one goes there. How, like, I need specifics. There used to be a Kentucky Hut near my wife in Virginia. KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut in one store. Oh, wow. Taco Bell's like a guilty pleasure. I miss the taco salads with the shell, the hard shell. Now they have these protein bowls or something, and it's like it's good the first half, and then I'm just like over it. I want that taco salad and eating the shell as you go with the rice and the refried beans. Well, at least it's still good, but it stinks on ice when you get home and you don't have what you ordered or paid for. That's what's frustrating. Pizza Hut. You guys are making me want like a thin and crispy pizza from Pizza Hut. I haven't eaten yet, so now I'm getting really hungry. But it's long gone. After the floods in 2017, they just couldn't recover from it. You know, my heart goes out to people that own businesses. And those businesses, I know that they're a big name, but it's still families that are running that, and I feel bad for them because, hey, a biscuit is extra. Joys of living alone. One can make yummy sandwiches and don't have to share. Oh, Artie, it happens all the time here. I'm not a good sharer. Watching the door to one of my cats eating a mouse. Very good kitty keeping the rodents in check. Heck yeah, usually the cats, they just look at him and go, meh. The cinnamon twirls. Is that the churros or whatever? Because oh my god, the checkers and rallies around us now have those, and there's not enough of them. I could find mine right now. What you gonna find, John? Like Del Taco better than Taco Bell. Heard TV doesn't use real meat. Taco Bell apparently uses, there's a rating on beef, and they use the lowest rating meat. I think it's like a 4 or 5. It's the same meat that they use like in canned chilies and stuff. So it's meat. It's just not the best stuff. And I think I have a message, but I'm not gonna click. Mom and Pop pizza place here that beats Domino's, Pizza Hut, and Little Caesars hands down. The mom and pop pizza place is in the old Pizza Hut, while Pizza Hut is only takeout now. Yeah, that's what we have. Pizza Hut around here is takeout now too. Usually mom and pop pizza places are usually the best anyways. Domino's is decent when you just want a cheap pizza. It's not something I want to eat every weekend. Pizza Hut used to be the best pizza. It's kind of 50-50 on what you're in the mood for. Little Caesars, when the kids were young and I was feeding the whole neighborhood, man, Little Caesars with that $5 pizza, I was feeding neighborhood kids all day long. So Little Caesars is a great place to go when you're on a budget. Taco Bell still do the cinnamon twist and the cinnamon balls. They have cinnamon balls? I had no idea. Grade D meat. It's what they serve the military. Well, that's what they're using at Taco Bell and in canned goods. And that's frustrating because the military should be getting grade A meat. That's ridiculous. But that's for another topic. I didn't know Domino's was in this area until I passed one when I left Wendy's. It's hidden on a side street behind something else. Let's see. How do we end up conversational about fast food joys? Because it's STS and Nisi has completely kerfluffled on the kit. And so we got talking about food, and I revealed that I haven't had dinner. So I kind of was like, yes, I'm soaking up the food vibes so that I can figure out what I'm going to eat when I walk out of this room. So, I mean, potato swirls were, no, these were potato swirls covered in cinnamon. That's interesting. Yeah, because Pizza Hut around here was awesome. Like at lunchtime when I used to work, you go in there and you get the buffet, and it was, you were like, had a full belly for like, I don't know, was it $5.99 or $7.99 or something like that? Yeah. Casey's brisket pizza to die. Yes, a gas station. Mr. Nisi makes a barbecued pizza that is so good, and he puts pickles on it too. Light on pickles on my side, but it is so good. And I never thought that I would be interested in something like that, but it's really ridiculously good. To show deep frying spiral pasta noodles to make cinnamon twists. That's interesting. Some of the things that people make for videos is crazy. The Domino's and Little Caesars in West Plains are actually really good. Honestly, all the people I've been to in West Plains are really good. Well, plus too, if you're hungry and you're out like that, I mean, stuff would have to be really, really bad, I would think. What is this? Take them over 2 hours to get pizza to me, and I'm just like a block away or close to it. John, I don't know where you're at geographically, but when I was in the Mohawk Valley of New York, February of one year, and I'm used to down here it was delivery, and I got up there and I called because the ice and the snow, and I had a small child and didn't want to get out, and called and asked for delivery, and it took them about 2.5 hours, And I don't know if you know that area there at all, but they're villages. They're just little villages. And so everybody knows everybody and everybody knows everybody's business. And this house was on a dead end street, and this dude did not know where I was at. Like, it took 2.5 hours to get my pizza delivered. I was like, clearly you don't get delivery when you're in a small village, which I thought would be so easy. The deep dish, I like the breading on the deep dish. They got that buttery goodness on it. Cinnabons bonds are good, but I like the apple empanadas better. I see. We don't go enough. I don't know they have all these desserts. Usually I ask Mr. Nisi when he's on his way home, hey, can you stop and get blah, blah, blah? And he's like, yeah, what do you want? And I always go with the same old, same old. And I guess because, it's probably just as well, but it sounds really good. Switch to main cam. Okay, I'll switch to main cam. I'm being told what to do. Got in trouble. Awesome mom and pop pizza sold to another person. It's no good now, and they ruined it. Yeah, we had a sandwich shop here in the Tampa Bay area, and they were renowned for their sandwiches. And then, some things changed. Why am I being told to shush? I just got shushed. Did you just shush me? Wow. I need an explanation, Mr. Nisi. Why did I just get shushed? Is it done yet? Yes, it's completely done. And it looks just like this. Ta-da! I did it. Oh, Mr. Nisi loves the DiGiorno's. I'm not a big fan of DiGiorno. They say it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Yeah, because it doesn't taste like delivery. It tastes like DiGiorno. So Mr. Nisi shushed me. I still don't know why. He needs to come down here and explain himself. You need to get in here right now, Mr. Nisi, and tell me what I got shushed for. Some mozzarella sticks in the oven. Oh, that sounds good. Lava cake's really good. Oh, I didn't get shushed. Y'all got shushed because you're talking about takeout. He knows when I walk out of here. I'm going to be like, but I'm so hungry. And I'm wasting away to nothing. And my hat won't fit on my big head for much longer. That's funny. Good night, Ken. I should probably call it a night too. No, it doesn't. It tastes better than delivery. Tim, really? Well, Mr. Nisi says the same thing. So, I'm just a pain. I can't tell. I don't know. I can tell it's a model because the 3 trash cans on the box cover are not overflowing. My favorite trash cans are the ones like at Burger King, McDonald's. I don't know if they still do it, where you have to push the thing in and the trash can's behind it. And you got to push it in, all the stuff sticking out. Yeah, that's my favorite. Oh, we don't even do delivery anymore because we're so cheap. Delivery, by the time you do delivery, and you have to tip a person because, their gas, they're not getting paid enough to even cover their gas. So by the time you do it, it adds another $10 to $15 on top of your order. So it's just cheaper to go pick it up. Yeah, I don't know, Heath. I don't know why you're feeling hungry suddenly. I have no idea. Yeah, we used to do Subway a lot, and then we just got kind of sick of it. Oh, I didn't even think about getting a vest. That's actually a pretty good idea. Most of these pens are my dad. They're for my dad. My little pen is like, it's not straight up here. Got twisted. I think I played with it earlier. And in the camera, I can't maneuver. But a lot of these are from my dad. I got Monon and Frisco. Yeah, I started the kit. We'll see what happens. Mini wheats are good late at night. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I didn't get the kit built, but I got started on it. I got a couple pieces that are missing. I need to locate those, which is kind of unnerving. They have to be here somewhere. They'll turn up. Who knows? There was glue used. There was glue used. I didn't knock it over, which is a positive. I've got some stickers on the wall, which are really good. And I got to be honest with you, using this Lego, the thing you use to pry your Legos apart, If you put your decals, even if you're doing Legos, you put your decal just on the edge, you can actually like place your sticker and then push it down. And this has been the best thing for me, especially with shaky hands. So just a little tip. A C and a W pin. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'd take my hat off and see what pins I have on here because right now I'm drawing a blank. But then I have hat hair, and that would be good. I think, wait, this one right here is like a combination. It's like two flags, and I don't remember what it is. Nope, it has not, because it's still liquidy, and I put the cap back on. They are the best, and they can be really frustrating. You're really proud of yourself when you get it done. I don't know. What did I do? I got a door. I got 3 decals. I don't know. I think I'm making the unboxings look really good. The bridge builds look really good. There you go. It's a tipster from the Nister. Tipster from the Nister. KCS. KCS. Less than 2 hours better than human unboxing. Well, I mean, you know, but he doesn't lose parts. I don't think he's lost anything yet. Not my idea. There is, I follow some Lego pages and YouTubers and Lego trains because I would really like to do something with that down the road. And one of the guys on there showed it, and I was like, "Nah, that doesn't work." And then I did it, and I was like blown away. And then my son was building couple of his kits, and he was like, "Nah," and he tried it. He goes, "Oh my God, this is great." Yeah, we already had a theft. If we have a stolen cash register, I'm going to have to alert the authorities because nobody respects my authority. Hey, now, my unboxings are quick. Compared to me building this kit and getting a wall and a door on it, you're like lightning fast. We're going to start calling you Lightning. It's a joke about Jared's sick predicament. Okay, I don't know, I missed that. What ideas carry over from scrapbooking to trains? Huh, that's a good question. To be honest with you, I think it's just knowing that you have to play with your products. You have to play with your ingredients, so to speak. So it's not like when you bake a cake and you follow the instructions and you pretty much know what you know that you're going to get that outcome 99.9% of the time. With this stuff, you actually have to do it, and you have to jump in and just do it. You can't you can't get stuck on the perfection side of it, which is what happens because I want to be perfect out of the box. I want everything to turn out fantastic the first time I do it. I don't want mistakes, and I hate repeating myself. So with scrapbooking, you have to sit here and I have to get my inks down and my stamps and sit there and play. And you have to kind of like learn as you go. And these are, again, another perfect example of that. Playing with colors, sometimes a color doesn't necessarily look, when you paint a color, you have to learn that those colors may not be the same as they look in the bottle. And glues and stuff, there's different glues for different jobs. You can't just pick a glue and use it for everything because it doesn't always work that way. Patience, which I don't really have a whole lot of. And then scrapbooking, like you can make buildings and stuff out of that for your layout. I was just talking about that in a different group, the women's group from the model railroading thing. And they were saying that they know a person that all of their layout buildings were literally just smacking around. Good night, Artie. But yeah, the one guy actually his whole layout was just like paper rolls and stuff like that. And that's a good thing too, that when you look at items, they're not necessarily just for that. I mean, like when you get pizza and you get those little tables to keep the box from smushing the pizza down, My daughter used to use that for her Barbies for little tables, so there's other products that you can use. You start looking at things in a different way and say, oh, that would be good for my train layout. That would be good to build this building or add to it for something. Yes, and always have a fresh, sharp number 11 blade. Yeah, because of you guys, I literally have spare blades sitting here, because apparently when you don't have a sharp blade, it tears a hole in whatever you're trying to cut. What else? I guess that's pretty much it. Pass out the tweezers. Pass out the tweezers. Pass out the plastic cement as well. I learned how to make these little things out of clothespins. These are really neat. I really like these. They seem to really get into deep places. I said deep. All right, I'm just getting silly now. All right. I have containers full of plastic gears to use as loads on the layout. Yeah. There's just so many things that you can do. Just broadens the mind and the horizon. What? We're talking about getting in there deep. Seems perfectly legit to me. All right, you guys. I should probably call it a night. I am really extremely hungry. What does he say? I got a box of 100 on my workbench. 100? I think I only have 4 or 5 in this little thing. 100? Deep places. That's what I'm going to leave you guys with. It's important to be able to get into deep places. Got to get in there deep. What is this? I used to have a bunch of things from my wife's scrapbook stuff, the paper folding and some line cutting especially. Yes. I ended up buying a scorer because I use scoring a lot for my paper. And so I bought a scorer for the styrene and forgot I had it. So it's packed away somewhere. Yeah, I've had to learn how to deal with blades. I'm much better with other types of weaponry, and blades were not one of them. So what can I tell you? For some reason, sharp items are dangerous for me. But just break off the tip and you get a new blade. You know what, Split Rock? Rick just did this. He literally, on his blade, he literally you pretty much only used the point on it. So he used, forgive me what cutters he used on it, and cut a straight line, and now he's got another point. He literally just did this the other night. All right, you guys. Oh no, Ken got KFC and they got his order wrong. Oh no. Don't listen to me. Next time I tell you what to eat, don't do it. All right, you guys. I appreciate you sticking around. Maybe I'll get this kit built. Maybe by the next thing, I will actually have found a door and whatever else I was missing, or a cash register. Maybe not. We shall see. But thank you so much. Have a great week. Stay safe. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't do anything I would do. Probably just, be good. And take care. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. So, bye.